So I was talking to the seller, and at the beginning of the call, I realized it was going to be a very tough deal. The reason is she kept asking me if I was legit, if I was scamming, how did I get her number, all that kind of stuff. But the reason why I'm saying it's a seller is because she said that yes, I want to sell. So when she started asking those questions, I knew that I had to kind of put all my sales skills into action to try to close that deal or try to get as close as possible to figuring out if this could be a good deal. So I went ahead and did that. And when I started asking her questions, I started seeing that she's been through like a lot of bad experiences. People canceled contracts on her. Someone tried to kind of flip it without her knowing, and it didn't work out, and all those kind of things. So that's why she was very skeptical. And it's so important for you to know these things before trying to close a sale. You gotta know what's gonna get whoever you're trying to sell to buy. Right now, with what I'm doing, it's kind of the opposite because I'm trying to get someone to sell me their land at a good price. So technically, same thing. It all comes back to sales, but you have to understand their situation, why they want to buy or why they want to sell. Depends on what industry you're in, or if you're trying to buy something or trying to sell something. Anyways, I kept trying to figure out those things that are stopping her from making a decision and trusting other people. And after I got all those things, I was like, okay, what can I do? Then I just started telling her like, hey, I'm actually been in the industry for a while. I've been doing this. You can call this title company and make sure. And she stayed hesitant. Like I told her, I gave her numbers of title companies that I've worked with and that I've used those title companies to do transactions. My name is on there, my company's name is on there, and I'm a member of the LLC. So she could literally call them and make sure that I was part of that transaction and that I don't bullshit and that I'm actually serious about doing deals. So after I sent all the information, I kept feeling that she was skeptical. And this is all after we actually agreed on a price, because her price was actually good. It's just a matter that she wasn't able to trust anyone. So what I did next is what actually won me the sale, but I didn't know that this is going to be the thing that's gonna get me the sale. The next morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? Let me just send her the agreement. Let me show her that I'm actually serious and not like playing around and that I'm ready to do the deal. I wrote up the agreement, putting the price that we agreed on, the name of my company, and my name. Now, if you guys ever use DocuSign, you know that when you send the contract, what's the name on the contract is different from what the receiver gets as a sender. So what I mean is it shows that Jad Rahuli, my first and last name, sent you this agreement. And when she clicks on it is where in the agreement where it says my company's name. But once she gets that email, it's gonna put my first and last name. So before even entering on the document, what she did, because she's, I would say, a little bit smart or whatever, she took my first and last name and she Googled my name. And once she Googled my name, a few of my YouTube videos popped up and she started watching them. So once you watch them, it like kind of gave her a little bit of confidence in me. Like she trusted me more. She's like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He has a channel. He has a few hundred subscribers. I know it's nothing crazy, but still, still someone that's out there that's doing content is getting a little bit of engagement. Like I have a few nice comments. So once she saw this, she's like, you know what? I trust that guy. He's out there. He's confident enough to put himself out there. He can't be a scammer. He can't be a scammer and have a YouTube channel talking about doing real estate deals. The next thing you know is she didn't even call me. She just went ahead and signed the agreement. So in that moment, I realized just how powerful having a personal brand, or at least just being out there, having some videos out there, like having maybe people talk about you or posting something online about what you know, or about the industry you're in, about the business model you're doing, just anything, get out there. It doesn't matter for that specifically. For example, like not just me getting deals is something that I can use my personal brand to. Like when I become bigger than that, when I have a few 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna have a higher chance of me getting business opportunities than someone that doesn't have a personal brand, if that makes sense. Like think about a Andrew Tate, for example, or Iman Gadzhi. Those people definitely get more opportunities compared to someone that doesn't have a personal brand or someone that doesn't have an online presence. Pretty much what I mean by personal brand, just like an online presence, like a personal brand on social media. So, and now you even see like politicians, like people that never even considered posting on social media started to post like YouTube videos, long form YouTube videos, Instagram posts, even memes. Like you see Mark Zuckerberg making a few skits like him on that, like he's doing the wakeboard thing. Like you have to understand that times has changed, and being in business and being in a place where you want to make money, if you have that intention in your mind and you want to make money, you want to be out there, you want people to know who you are, I genuinely believe you need to have a few skills, all right? Let's say 3. I would say you genuinely need to have persistence, intention, like very, very clear intention, and you have to be willing to adapt. The third one is very important, willing to adapt. Because those people, the successful people that now started doing social media, of course not now, but you get what I mean, like in the last few years that started doing social media, they know that. They know that, and you could see it in real time that they never did social media. Maybe they posted like a picture with their family or whatever, but not to the extent that they're doing YouTube videos or going on collaborations with the people that are big in the social media game. So you get to see how important adaptation is. It's in that world, it's within your business, it's within the industry, it's everywhere. Nothing's always gonna stay the same. Take for example BlackBerry. BlackBerry didn't change. You know, they said, oh, we're gonna stay the same, we're gonna do this, and people still gonna like us. People didn't give a fuck about them. The company failed. You have to be like Apple. Apple is always innovating. Apple is probably, I think, the biggest company in the whole world. It is for a reason, because it's very good at adapting. It's very good at adapting, and it's very good at serving exactly what people need in that industry. So what I would say genuinely is just start posting. You know, I know sometimes it could be tough. People may make fun of you, but at the end of the day, genuinely, who fucking cares? Like actually, and specifically for the people that are young, you know, go through all of that right now so you can live a better life later. So I would just say, just do it. And to be honest with you, like I started, like all of this changed, to be honest, when I came to the States. Like if I stayed where I was in Lebanon, nothing would have changed for me. Like I probably, of course, because I've always been an entrepreneur, like I would have had some success, but I wouldn't have that big of a mind, like as big as like biggest thinking, big dreams, big visions, you know, big actions also. Like you grow balls. Like when you come outside the States and you come here, you grow balls because there's a lot of things that you have to do that no one can help you. You know, back home, like in a third world country, like there's genuinely isn't a middle class. Like it's either poor or rich. So like you have people doing anything for like you even go to a gas station and there's someone on the thing, like on the pump, putting gas in there. You don't have to even pay them. You just pay for the gas. And if you're generous enough, you can pay them money. That's just one example. And even putting air in your tire. In the States, you don't have that. So that's why it's like just you and yourself, and you against yourself as well. Because genuinely, the biggest competition is yourself. So consider what I'm saying. Start posting a little bit of YouTube videos, maybe some Instagram reels. That's what I'm going to start doing. Start doing Instagram reels. And pretty much that just genuinely kind of opened my mind and made me want to go all in on social media. Because genuinely, it's a business within a business. It can genuinely help build your reputation. It can help you get more leads for your business. It can help you get business opportunities, partners, just everything. There isn't one single negative side of social media. Maybe haters, but if you look at it in the negative way, it is negative. But haters are good. If you're getting people that are hating on you, you're doing something good. That's all you gotta know. So again, start posting, get out of your comfort zone, and just do it.